What it do, YouTube? For those of y'all who don't know, I go by the name of Slim Dog Millionaire. Rapper, artist, entrepreneur. First of all, real street nigga. And I'm just adding this like new segment of entertainment, which is like reaction videos. Cause I also got my podcast called Dog Talk TV. And when I be scrolling or, watching YouTube, a lot of videos pop up that situations going on that a lot of us can relate to. But, I have yet to see any opinions coming from, niggas I can relate to. And I say that because, I'm from the streets for real, so I'm finna give it to you, me. I'm not finna put on no personality. I'm not finna do no censor myself or none of that other shit. Nigga, it's finna be me, how I am. And you finna get it how you finna get it. And then whoever relate to me. Whoever don't, then this not for you. So with that being said, this first video I'm gonna get off into is from it's from a show called Pop the Balloon or Find Love Season 2. Well, this is Season 2, the reunion. I seen the clip of it come across my YouTube, and I watched it, and it pissed me off from the shit some of the bitches was saying on here. So, and then the guy, I ain't not got nothing against the dude who, cause it was a reaction video I was watching. And the dude who was giving his reaction, no disrespect to dude, but, he was kind of corny. Unrelatable to me and niggas around me. Even though he was saying some points and some relatable shit, it's just it just wasn't me. So I'm gonna do my own reaction and put it out there. And y'all leave y'all comments in the comment section. Hit like, subscribe. If you don't like it, don't give a fuck. But we finna get off into it. So let me just set my shit up. Alright, let's go.
My name is James
Season
from
2
Gourmet
of Pop the
Pies.
Balloon or Find Love. Dude,
Kind of look like Coming to America right now.
I do have a rotation, but
I see you used to dealing with peasants, so you don't know when you see a king.
Why did you end up popping your balloon?
Got on our ride.
Honestly, it's because he's the police.
Your first one is giving. Your second one, the mistake is on you.
You look like something that I might go, out back and take myself up top to. So I didn't know.
What does that mean?
You look like a porn star or something like that.
What makes you wake up every day and want to do what you do?
My cat.
You who?
My cat. That is who makes me happy.
I think Glorilla's beautiful.
I'm dark skinned. I think more like Kelly Rowland, but I appreciate the compliment.
That's fine as well.
Gracias.
Okay, so that was, like we saw, it was a great season. Thank you all, first of all, for coming on, and thank you all for being here today as well. To go ahead and kick it off, as we saw in episode 12, there was someone who was just the king of marketing. Okay, I think we all kind of know who we're talking about over here. Every time we got to him, we were like, man, he's about to put himself on. So just to kind of go ahead and take a recap, let's go ahead and see what this man's journey was like on his episode.
My name is James with James Gourmet Pies. James with James Gourmet Pies. I'm James with James Gourmet Pies, 37.
Going over here, we can have your name and age.
My name is James. Gourmet Pies, Facebook, Instagram, check me out. James Gourmet Pies, 37. James Gourmet Pies, 37. James Gourmet Pies, 37.
Okay, so James,
Yes,
every
ma'am.
single time I said, man, what's your name and age? What's your name and age? You always got to throw in James Gourmet Pies.
Got to. Got to. And let me tell you why, right? If you have a dream or a goal, I think that you should always put yourself out there. Okay. Even the Bible says, if I give you a talent and you waste it.
Okay.
The good shit.
So as far as like everyone else, when you watch that episode, what did you guys think of James? Like, what did you guys believe that he was there for love, or you guys? Okay, so James, you actually brought up Driva, who was on your episode. Driva, when you came out, unfortunately, you didn't find a match either. And one of the main reasons that people ended up hopping on you was something kind of a little silly when we look back at it. But I mean, I guess at the time it was a big deal. But let's go ahead and see what it was that everyone ended up popping on.
Hi, I'm Driva.
Driva, okay, how old are you?
I'm above 30.
Okay. Is he someone that's your type?
Yeah, I think so. Okay. How old did you say you were?
33.
33? Okay, yeah. How old did you say you were?
36.
36?
How old are you?
Above 30.
Above 30?
Mm-hmm.
You're not confident in this?
I'm waiting for my husband to have a kid.
Okay.
Big pop.
Because I didn't tell my age, y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look, Braylon already ready to interject. Yeah,
You playing games. What you playing for?
Okay.
So it ain't even the fact that she ain't, nobody cares about her age, just the fact that she didn't want to. And it's like, if I ask you a question, bitch, just answer the question. Like, the fuck is you playing around for?
So, Drivas, it seemed like you focused a lot on the men's age, but then when it came to you, you were like above 30, like you didn't want to disclose yours at all. You kind of explained it a little bit, but do you want to kind of get into it?
You know what, y'all? I'm so sorry. If I could go back, I would just go ahead and tell the age. I didn't know that it was going to be a big thing. My bad. Like, if I could go back in time, y'all, I would just say my age.
We don't
I know
care.
it's going to be a big thing like that.
So how old are you?
35, y'all. 35. Internet, I am 35. Lord.
You can't come on a show like this disclosing information. Do you got kids? I'm maybe. Like,
I didn't
what?
say that.
I know,
I didn't
I'm just
say.
saying. Just
35. Thank you. Thank you.
Big love.
Thank you.
That's beside the point.
If I ever do anything like this again, I will just disclose it all.
Because you mentioned on the show is because of like brand deals or something along those lines. Like,
Yeah.
So the brands wouldn't have taken you if you were a certain age, or what is it?
So I want to get into acting also, and I really kind of y'all know how like Carly Red, like if you look her up, you can't find her age. People like are like guessing about stuff like that.
Yeah, but we
and
know
certain
Carly
celebrities
Red
lie about
old
their
as a
age.
bitch.
Like I heard
You
Beyonce
can see it
isn't
in her
really the
face.
age that's on Google. I'm just saying. So
I'm a beehive.
Yeah, I'm about to. I was
Beyonce
just about to say, yo.
Don't attack me. Don't attack me. Don't attack me. Don't attack me.
Hey, that's my girl.
Don't
That's the
attack me. Don't attack
queen.
me.
You
But
can't-
like, I just really didn't want it all the way out there. But hell, it's hell. The internet bullied me. 35.
You're still young. I mean, you're
Damn.
still young.
But yeah.
And I'll say for me, like, I didn't care what age you were. You know what I mean? Like, you could have been 55. You wearing it well. Like,
Nigga,
you know what
Jay,
I
I
mean?
like that. That's the
I see dude, this nigga ugly ass nigga James, like the purple dude from the Ronald McDonald shit. Dude, from the little clip that I seen, dude lame as a bitch, and he irritated me already, folks. Like,
sauce right there.
So I'm
Look,
coming
James
her
trying to
defense
get his
on that.
balloon unpopped real quick.
Somebody bring me another balloon.
So I have a question.
Go ahead, Braylon.
So now, what's your name again? I'm sorry.
Driva.
Driva. Now that you done tasted James' pies. Yeah.
Do I want to give it a try?
What's up?
Yeah, we can
Go
do
ahead,
that,
slide
James. We
back
can link
Instagram.
tomorrow.
Yeah, what she said? She said her and James could link tomorrow.
So
Oh,
Driva,
no.
Brian, we can link tomorrow too. No,
Somebody bring me a toothpick for my individual balloon now. She's talking about later down.
but Driva, I want to talk about something. I wanted you to stand on your age, right? Because it really doesn't matter how old you are. We don't care about that, right? But that's something important for a man to know when we dating and we're asking these particular questions. So it doesn't really matter if you're 35. You could be 45. If we want to get at you, we're going to get at you.
No
and
question.
you look good.
Period.
Thank you.
girl, shut up.
You already took it back. You said when I come back, I'm gonna say my age.
Stand on that age.
Yes.
That's
Stand on that age.
That's the quote of the night. Stand on that age.
Okay, all right. Well, our next person we're gonna.
The age don't matter, cause like you said, if a motherfucker wants you, we want you, no matter what the age is. But I stay away from the older bitches, cause the older bitches tend to be stuck in their ways. And we all know what that shit is. Like, you know, bitches at that age already, especially if they've been single for that long, you don't want them folks. You're gonna be dealing with so much headache. They gonna be trying to tell you what to do and shit like that, folks. You don't want to going back and forth with a bitch and shit like them older bitches, especially if they was raised the wrong way. No, we ain't doing that.
Talk about also got a lot of comments. You know, a lot of people were saying like, oh, this girl has no self-confidence. You know, she keeps popping on assumptions, this, that, and the third. Let's take a look at who that could have possibly been.
I didn't mean to pop it, but
Oh, you didn't mean to pop it?
no, I just
Fuck this dude
I have
off.
arthritis, like
He
my
on some
hands are
bullshit.
bad, and like
Oh.
it accidentally, literally, just popped. But I feel like you probably want a girl that's more like clean.
Why you
cut.
assuming that? Why you assuming?
And I'm just more edgier. I already know you're not gonna like it, but my last relationship was New Year's, January, so that's just.
So you popped because you assumed that I wasn't gonna like it?
Yeah, because it's so recent, and the other women, you know, it's been a couple years, and
No, that
you
ain't
know,
no
you know
reason.
the healing process.
Damn.
I'm not the best
She's
cook.
strapped over there.
Okay.
And I dated a real estate agent before, and
Alright.
it just kind of
try
like
this.
regret saying that I was a stripper, because it's just like I know what comes with it, so people just think
Go back, shoot up.
just me like being a stripper and maybe not. Sometimes I like regret saying that I was a stripper, because it's just like I know what comes with it, so people just think like, oh, you're a stripper part-time, so how are you looking for love? How are you like even a woman of God? Like it's just like all these things. Like, no, I'm still a woman of God.
Strippers need
And,
love too.
like I still want love and things like that, but it's just like overwhelming.
ain't gonna
like, all
get
the
it from me.
messages.
So I have a question.
Um,
Oh, I'm sorry.
I don't know what to say right now.
Yeah. do you feel like your job is keeping you single? Like, do you get in your head about it? Like, is that something that prevents you from putting yourself out there? Do you feel like?
No, like when I'm every day I'm working in the music industry. I'm in the studio. I'm around celebrities every day. Like I'm really working in the entertainment industry. So what I mean by entertainment industry is music, modeling, and acting.
Okay.
And being a boss that I am, and like a woman of God. The stripping that's just a 9-to-5 side hustle to me once in a while, once in a blue moon. That's not my life.
Okay.
You know, so it's just, I don't.
I respect
know.
your transparency on that, because you didn't have to say that.
Exactly.
So when
that's
you come
why
in
I'm
looking for
like-
love, you're putting that transparency out there, you're putting that truth out there, and hoping the man accept that. So I respect that.
It's like I want to be honest and genuine and open about all areas of my life, but that's not my life. Like when I'm going to events and I'm networking with people, I don't say, "Oh, I'm a stripper." When I grow up, I want to be a stripper. No.
You
Like-
said that's a 9-to-5 side hustle.
Yes, like that's
8
just
hours.
a job to me. Like I haven't been in the club for like 2 months now. Like that's once in a while here and there, you know? But every day my life is music, creating. Like I go to church every Sunday, you know? But that's probably hard to believe just because I said that. But the first thing that I said, if you watch the show, the first thing I said is, I'm a recording artist. That's my life every single day. Like I just dropped a song with Casey Veggies.
I don't think it's hard to believe that you go to
Not
church.
wrong with
and
being
you're
a
dancer.
stripper. You can go to
I
church
think
because you
as a woman,
stripper.
you
It's
got to do
just-
what you got to do to still provide.
Just being a stripper, just finding somebody who gonna be what, loyal and faithful to you, knowing every night that you going out and getting naked. Like I ain't gonna lie, folks, strippers be. I met some strippers who ain't going, but strippers be J's, folks. And even if they don't have sex, folks, the shit that go on in strip clubs, like niggas not only like seeing you naked, they get to touch you, motherfucker trying to slide money in certain places and all that shit. Like, nah, folks. The chances of her finding somebody who gon' love her and only be with her is probably slim to none.
And who is anybody to
Probably not
judge
gonna
you
never
for
happen.
building an income? The fact that that doesn't define who you are.
It does.
But it's just
It
like,
just
I
provides.
get it. Like, I get it because I'm being realistic with everybody.
Yeah.
You know, like
It
all,
does
the
define
lineup
who
of
you are.
men, you know, that were truck drivers and this and that. I'm just being realistic and genuine because I was that hypocrite. I wasn't a stripper my whole life. Like, I started very late in my life, probably like 27 years old, 28 years old.
But the
You
work that
know?
you do does kind of define who you are. Just like
Exactly.
if you find out.
No, it don't.
Yes, it
It
does.
don't.
Let me
But
finish,
I will
please.
say, like,
Let me-
it gave
let
me
me-
the confidence.
let me
You
finish.
definitely have to be confident to just be in the music industry, to perform, to do all these things. You got to have some
Yeah,
level
but that
of
don't got shit
confidence.
to
I
do
get
with
it,
being
but
a stripper.
we're talking about your
People just focused on that, and I really wish they didn't focus on that because it's
I mean,
just
how
like,
could-
I'm more than a pretty face.
How could they not focus on you getting naked in front of plenty of dudes every night, folks? Like, bitches don't be making sense, folks. How can we not focus on that? Like, you could say all that other shit, and motherfucker be, ignoring the, you just talking this and this and that, but then, as soon as you say stripper, like, I want you a stripper, done for it, folks.
More than just some stripper. That's just some job to me.
It's kind of hard to not to
That's
focus on
not-
that because if I'm a man and I'm looking for love, I wouldn't
Then
want
take
a
me out of
woman.
it. Like that. Hey, that would be great if I could have a man that's a
I want to interject
provider.
really quick because
Take me out of that.
Everybody
yeah. So
gonna
as far
take
as
you out of
that
it,
stripping
motherfucker.
thing, a little traumatized, but no, I would say being
And I'm
honest about it.
traumatized as well.
Trust
Just
me,
being
we
a
going
black
through the same
woman
thing.
and in the industry, music industry, and what I've been through.
I get it,
come
the
on,
entertainment
man.
business. Trust me. But what I'm saying is this: the fact that you are honest about it, as long as you have to lead with that. You know what I mean? I know you're saying like, oh, I did it 2 months ago, whatever the case is. But when you talk to someone, they're gonna feel like it's right now. You know what I mean? So as long as you're transparent
And
letting
that's why I popped my balloon, because being realistic, most likely I'm gonna work with a guy that's working in the entertainment industry. So when I say entertainment, I'm not saying male porn star, male stripper, no.
Well, I
Music
was-
industry, sports, they're most likely gonna understand me more.
No, they
Well,
not.
you're
Because it
saying-
goes hand in hand. Like,
No, I get what you're
Still
saying with that,
different
but
from
Cardi
being
B,
a stripper, folks.
like, I look up to that.
you're saying, but that's why you popped your balloon. But
All that shit is
it's
still
almost, I
different
won't say
from
like a
being a
coward way,
stripper.
but you popped your balloon with the preconceived notion that yours is going to get popped instead of allowing it to see what's going to
No,
happen.
Fact.
It's
either
like you
if they
shooting yourself in the foot
it doesn't
before it
matter
even
if
starts.
the balloon got
Right.
popped or not. I'm not gonna go on a date because I didn't feel a deep connection with anybody.
How you feel a deep
And-
connection in 30 seconds?
Okay, like not even that. The physical attraction wasn't there. You know, I'm just going off like women intuition.
But
You
what
feel
I'm
me?
saying,
Like,
doesn't it
I
feel like, isn't it
just-
like a shot
I
in the
don't
foot?
see
You're like not
maybe
even trying.
one date. Yeah, sure, but I can't see further than that. And I'm 31 years old, and
And you
just
gonna be
based off
still
experience,
where you at.
Dating guys that are outside of the entertainment
rest of your
industry,
life.
they try to change me or they try to judge me, like
So that's
what
the
you're doing right now.
That's the preconceived notion. No, we're not judging you at all. We're just bringing to light on what men think and what a lot of men
And
saw
that's
you
why,
as.
like,
But
the
not all
entertainment
men
industry
think like
is
that.
gonna be more
The majority.
understanding.
More,
They're not-
And I'm more
majority of
comfortable
men
with
think
that.
Yeah, but
like
the
that.
thing is
How you
that
gonna tell?
you guys
Exactly.
don't know how men.
Exactly. I was just gonna say that shit. You can't. Though when bitches try to tell me how niggas think, like, how the fuck is you gonna tell me what me and all the niggas around me talk about them every day? You can't tell me that, folks. It's gonna be niggas who gon' like, if you go, I can call this person, they let us say that. I know plenty niggas who, like, bro, you can call them and they're gonna lie to you until you finally let them fuck. Once they fuck, then that's when they gonna be able to tell you the truth. Cause after that, it's that point, it's like, well, I fucked already. So, Unless they scared you gonna stop letting them fuck after that. But niggas like, I don't give a fuck. Like, I'm telling you, that shit dead, folks. Like, super dead. And if she think it ain't just cause, I don't know, bitches, but they bitches be killing me with that shit.
Think because you're
It's
not
not
a man.
even
Y'all
stripping,
simple though,
like-
to be honest. Y'all simple men.
Again, you
and
don't-
there's women that dance in the strip club and they find a whole husband. There's like
Those
artists like
outliers-
Cash Doll in the entertainment
They're
industry.
outliers in
And she
everything.
find her a partner.
There's so
Honey,
many
don't let
women
nobody
in this
define
industry
you or
that
judge you.
they're not even
Do what you
open
gotta
about
do.
it. Are you crazy? Most of these women are married. They're in relationships. They're going to college. You know, I just hate that people assume like, oh, you're a stripper, so you're not smart.
She lying. It's not most of them. Some of them are, and that's what bitches don't seem to realize, folks. It's like the minority don't make the rule. The majority does. So if I'm telling you that most niggas is not gonna wife a stripper, and then you tell me no, it's some girls in the club. It don't matter what some girls got. Most of them not. Most of them ain't gonna get it. It's the most. Like, why don't they never get that shit?
I get it because I was that hypocrite. In my younger days, I never smoked, I never drank. I was the hypocrite that was saying, oh, I would never dance. Like, that's degrading to women. Like, but you just.
Now, it's funny how she had an opinion on it up until it was her that needed to be doing that shit. Like, all the other girls who fell into a bad place and needed to do it, she was calling them. I mean, she had something to say about them, but now that she needed to do it, now it's okay. Now it's not a problem. Come on.
Can never say never. Like, you just never know how life is going to turn out for you for any situation. So, like, I get it, but I'm being realistic and I'm letting those guys off easy.
Yeah,
we're not going to work out.
Dorian, go ahead. Let's hear from you.
Yeah, I respect the naked hustle. Let's be honest. Most of the people that, women that are, I'm not going to say everybody, but a lot of people that are in church or things are reformed, you know what? As far as how I feel about it, I feel like you might have been projecting a little bit. I think you need to stand on business about what you do and why you do it for yourself, first of all. And then you should use it as a testimony for other young girls that are growing into women. You could be a testimony for somebody, but don't let any man make you feel bad about what you do and why you do it, because you know why you do it.
Because it's not my life.
Exactly.
My life is.
When I met you,
It's
you're
not
very
about-
humble.
Look, it's not about making her feel bad. It's the truth. You don't have to feel bad for being a stripper. Like, you don't have to feel bad. Strippers is cool. But finding somebody who's going to marry you knowing that you're a stripper is not trying to make you feel bad. That's just telling you the truth, because you didn't, it's plenty of things you could have did other than going to strip. Other than going out somewhere every night, getting naked in front of plenty dudes, and possibly letting them touch on you in places that they not supposed to be touching. They already seeing places they not supposed to see. Like, just imagine you being a stripper, and then I come try to vet you. I take you out, and then I take you somewhere, and we go in there, and like 2-3 dudes know who you are already, seeing your private parts already, and they come up, they get and you see them. Even if they don't say nothing, you see them. It's gonna automatically make you uncomfortable, because you're gonna be like, and you probably might not even say it out loud, but you're gonna be uncomfortable knowing that there's 3 dudes in there who seen you naked, probably just last night, probably was touching on you, all types of shit. You know what I mean? Like, come on now, go through that, put that thought process in your head once, and think about why somebody wouldn't want to date you because of that shit. Like, come on now.
You're very humble, you're very beautiful, and you're very sweet. I didn't even know you were a dancer. So next
Exactly, because
time,
I don't go out there, hey, I'm a stripper, nice to meet you. No, I'm a recording artist, nice to meet you. Like, I really
they
work
look
in
at
this
it in a
music
ne-
industry.
They
and
look
people
at it
just
in a
wanna-
negative way. They look at
It's
it in a negative
annoying.
way. I look at it in a positive way. Like I said, if you look in the Bible, I don't know exactly which book of the Bible was, but I could have sworn the lady that touched Jesus' cloak. Y'all know what I'm talking about, was a prostitute. I don't know. I'm not saying you're a prostitute.
Yeah,
but what
she
I'm
was a
saying is that you can
prostitute.
use it as
And that's like another thing.
Yeah.
There's
She
different
wasn't
levels
after
to this.
he
There's
saved her.
strippers, there's prostitutes, there's escorts. No, I'm just a stripper here and
Are you
there.
ashamed of it?
This is not every day.
Are you ashamed of
Yeah,
it?
she ashamed of it.
No, I'm not ashamed of it.
Yes,
It's
you
just,
are.
it's not my life. Like, I just see it as, it's
That's why
just
you keep
here
trying to
and
say
there.
that your life.
My
is
life
the
is
same.
music.
Let's go ahead and move on to our next topic then. So, Braylon, during your episode, seems like you had a lot to say, you know, and some of the things you said caused a lot of controversy. You know, the comments were going crazy on you. So let's go ahead and take a look at some of your clips. Now, what are some things you look for in a man?
Initially, I thought the shoe was beautiful, but it's too much weave. Toes hanging off the shoes for me. So yeah, I just kind of the toes like she
Hold on, wait,
gripping.
go back. Hold on, wait. Hold on. Look, y'all see it? Look, y'all see them toes hanging off right there? Look, you see them? That shit great.
The toes like she gripping the side of the shoe. Cute, I like the smile.
Leicester.
It's the hair, man. It's too much weave. It's a lot going on. She said she was from Kenya, and I get a lot of scam calls, and I just want to be dealing with that. And it's the accent. I feel like I want to be saying,
worst
huh?
it,
What you
fuck.
say?
Okay. All right.
Oh, he worst it. He worst it. I ain't gonna lie.
Braylon, stomping on the balloon. What was that about?
Dog. Or dog said he gonna be
how I
getting
felt.
scammed.
So he gave you pics. Was that not
Clown
good enough?
activity.
I'm sorry, say it again.
Stomping on the balloon.
Yeah,
like you stomped on
I
it.
had to stand on business.
Wow.
At 37,
Okay.
stomping on balloons.
That's what I want
Clown
to do.
activity, man.
You said what?
That's clown activity.
Man, come
Hey,
on,
you
man.
50 and you on the show. That's clown activity. But you know,
Oh,
we
guess
all
what?
trying to
Guess
we
what,
all
though?
trying to have a good
But
time.
guess what though? I don't look 40.
I don't mad at it, man.
You heard me? And I got all my hair. Take the hat off.
I don't. the
You said
know
he was
what?
hatfishing, huh?
I'm happy, but you
Don't
got a
none of that
spray
shit
on
matter.
hairline, my boy. You don't want to do that with me. That's one thing you don't want to do.
It's
With
crispy.
He mad
joke
because he
around
don't
with
have
me,
no
shorty.
hair. I got the hair.
Well, real
Hold on. Nobody can say anything if he got a size 22 waistline. You a grown ass man, my boy. Don't do that with me.
22 waistline.
Okay? Yes, that's what you got on. That's one thing you don't want to do with me. You got them skinny small jeans on. Stay in your lane, my boy. Now
What
keep
lane is
going.
that? What you talking about? Stay in your lane. I got my
Stay in
own
your-
lane. I'm carving it.
Skinny small jeans. Be easy.
I'm top tier. You bottom tier.
I
ain't
just
worried
want to
about that.
say, you sat here to
Go ahead, I'm
most
sorry.
women, and you were telling those
mad
women that they
'cause he
had
stood
too
on his
much
balloon.
weed.
Step
Yeah.
But you've been sitting here on my girl since she been here,
I've been
and the
to-
hair is the same.
I've been talking to her.
Oh, okay, I'm just
Just
wondering.
like I've
I'm
been
confused.
just like I've been talking to all the other women.
You got a crush
Nah,
on me?
you
when I
been
was on
her.
there.
So, Braylon, are you typically, you know, that straightforward with people in like person when you meet them? Like, you'll tell them like, "Ooh, I'm not gonna talk to you because your toes hanging off," and like.
No,
you
no, no.
Okay.
Absolutely not. I just won't talk to them. But we on a show,
Right, right.
and they come out, and you guys asking us for our opinion. You know, and and to be honest with you, this stuff is about clicks.
No, it's not.
I mean, okay, in a
Yes, it
sense,
is.
For you, it is.
we want. Okay, we looking for the clicks. We looking for the honesty. You know,
It's not
I
they
wanted to
show.
stand out in a sense,
It's
but I
her
definitely
show.
wanted to be
She's
honest
looking for the
on
clicks.
how I felt.
She
though.
like all that shit.
You know,
That's
when
why
the
they're
roles are
doing that
reversed and the women are judging us in a sense, all the guys can understand that.
They
You know,
ain't
they
got no
tell us
filter.
one thing is that our height. Pretty sure you can understand that, young man. You know, it's our height. We can't change that. But a woman can change about how she wears her hair.
It just
And I can
treated me.
change about, I can feel how I want to feel if I like this woman or if I don't like this woman. And we only get 20 seconds with them. So it's not enough for me to be like, well, you know, even though she wears weave, I still like her, what's inside of her and things of that nature. No, we just going off the physical. And if the physical doesn't attract me, then I have to say, because you tell us what to say. You know?
Oh, I do not tell you what to say.
So can I ask a question?
Those words came out of your own mouth. I simply ask a question.
I'm like, can I ask a question? What are you looking for? What's your type?
He need a man weave.
So, okay, Braylon. So you said.
He need a man weave.
Hold on, guys. Hold on. So, Braylon, you said you
Like,
came
because you
on.
don't-
Guys, please hold on 1 second.
No, respectfully.
So, you're saying it's for clicks. So, are you saying you came on just to get a viral moment?
No,
Is
I'm sorry, I misspoke when I said that.
Okay.
I meant to say like it's you want to be different in some ways and things of that nature.
Okay.
So this is how Ohio gets down?
Not at all. Shout out to Ohio.
Cleveland.
What's your type, though? I would love to know. I want to know.
I love
to cut people down to be different, though.
No, we wanted to be honest. I've seen many episodes of this show.
I'm gonna let him finish.
And like I said, the first thing that a woman would say is talk about a man's height and things of that nature. And it's like, yo, we can't do anything about our height.
But what
See
are
why
you
it was
doing in
nice?
that moment? It's
why
your
it was
moment. He was
Yes,
prejudging
and I'm being
you
honest
guys.
about my moment. If I don't like the weave, that's what I don't like.
So what do you like?
I like a natural woman. I love a natural woman. I love someone that's soft. I love a woman that basks in her femininity. I love a woman that loves to cook. And I love a woman who likes to love on me. You know, I like what likes me. And I'm used to women like my grandmother, my mom. They didn't wear weave and things like that.
Okay, look. They didn't have weave back in your granny days,
We're talking
for
about
real.
look.
I'm saying.
Let's stay on looks here.
Yeah, that's what
Look,
I love a
you
natural
went into
woman.
cooking. Okay, we all can cook. I mean, we better know how to cook. We gotta eat. What's your look type?
I can't. It's not a certain look.
It has to be because you're popping on weave.
I say that I don't like weave.
But we love to wear weave, honey.
Yes, and y'all wear
We
weave
don't
for each
care.
other. Y'all don't wear weave for us. I guarantee you, probably if it's 5 guys, 3 to 4 of us don't like weave, but we'll take it though because that's what y'all do. But we don't prefer that stuff. Y'all wear that to be in competition with each other.
You are so fake. He is
You
really
are so
delusional.
fake. That's real.
That is so
I'm sorry.
fake. Y'all only say that
Hey, if the brothers up here don't.
Listen, that's facts. If them niggas don't, if he was just gonna say it, if them niggas don't step up and corroborate with them, bro, they're lying. They're lying. We don't give a fuck about weed, folks.
Step up and say that. Y'all better not.
We wear it for ourselves.
That's fake. Let's have an engaged couple.
There's nothing wrong with weed.
We just
but
like to have fun.
It's not like.
Now see, look, his girl, her right there, never. Don't even sit by me.
I mean, some dudes just don't care. Like, if you get your hair done, it's not really for us. We don't. It doesn't. It's not a make or break thing for a lot of.
You saying this?
we
We
do
like
it
to
for
have
us.
fun. Y'all doing it for y'all. It's
y'all wanna
not.
look
We
good
do it
and
for
y'all
It's
us.
not
feel
for
like,
us.
cool.
It's
For
for yourself.
ourselves, not to be in competition.
Yeah, right.
It's for yourself.
Do you put on a
Look,
chain to be in competition with another
Right.
man?
Oh, no,
question, darling.
anybody? No.
Okay,
No.
yeah.
Chain
So
might
that's
be
not
smaller than
how
somebody
it is
else's,
for
you know?
how we choose
not
to wear
worried
our
about
hair
that.
and nails. It's not competition.
We talking about.
Look at her. Look at her. No. Then look at her weed, folks. No, folks. No. And I'm gonna show you the other bitch here. The
Hair,
other
we
bitch
talking
here.
about-
Yeah, but
We
that's
talk-
for us. That's not in
Again,
competition.
and she's asked me,
Yeah.
what do I like?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a right to have
You do.
my.
True.
You
Yeah,
do.
but you could have kept the part when you said
You
that
said we
did
do
something
it for competition.
That's where you
Yeah.
crossed the line.
You ladies do it for
Competition,
yourself.
right?
Y'all don't
when
do
y'all
it.
get your hair done, who's the first one to compliment you on your hair? Another woman, right? Most likely.
Right.
My daddy.
Hey, I'm
Okay,
just-
so
I'm
what-
Look, and then look at her shit. Look at her shit. That shit do not look. That shit look lame as fuck, folks. That no. Don't no real bitch hairline look like that, folks. No.
We're gonna
I'm
go
just
ahead and
here
move
being a
on.
truth teller. I'm sorry.
Yes, we heard you, Braylon. We heard you. So, Shayna.
They don't like when niggas tell the truth.
I'm ready.
Look at that. Look at her shit. Yeah, look at
So
her shit,
obviously, accountability was a word that was
No.
thrown around a lot during your
No.
segment. When they, when
And
they're
these
referring to you,
braids
they're
right
calling
here?
you
No.
purple dress,
That shit terrible.
all through the comments. So let's see what people were talking about and why they said that.
Yeah, why are you single?
Oh, Okay, we'll still ask.
The fuck?
You are handsome. You are definitely my type. I just did not like the question. I feel like when men ask that sometimes, they're trying to find something wrong. And I'm single because I'm single. I haven't met the person. I just didn't like the question.
From your last relationship, name one thing that you did wrong and one thing that he did wrong.
I'm not answering that.
Okay.
Lack of accountability.
Yeah, facts.
Oh, I thought it was so cute.
So Shayna,
For sure.
what do you have to say, about the comment saying you just have a lack of accountability, you didn't want to take any type of accountability when it came to some of these questions? What do you have to say about that?
Okay, so honestly, when I filmed the episode, I left there on such a high. I was like, oh my gosh, this was so fun. And I even spoke to my match, Jeremiah, and a couple that we went out with. I'm like, they're going to drag me a little bit because I wasn't answering some questions. But I didn't know it was going to be to that extent. I'm not going to lie. Y'all came from my life. And I know I can't go back and fix.
Because like I said, it ain't so much about the answer. I mean, the answer determines this and this and that. But it's even worse that we asking you questions and you not answering the question. Like, bro, just answer the question, folks. That's number one. That's number one sign of letting me know that if we got together, me and you gonna be going back and forth. Cause like I'm asking you a question and you can't just simply answer the question. Like, motherfucker done be done. Motherfucker done. Let's
Fix the past. I can only grow from what happened. When I first was reading the comments, I was like, no, but I had to sit down and think about it. If 2,000-3,000 people are saying something, I have to change something. I have to fix something. So I went back and watched the episode, and if I could have changed something, I would have answered the questions. One of my mistakes that I made going on this show was I live a somewhat private life, and I'm going on a public platform, and thought that I didn't have to answer certain stuff, and I learned that was a big mistake. I am a very accountable person, but so my match on the show, which was Jeremiah, shout out to Jeremiah. I could honestly, I did apologize to him after the show that I should have given him the opportunity to pop if I didn't want to pop my balloon. I should have let that up to him. And then after the show, I did answer the question answer his question. And the first guy that asked, why am I single? I could have answered that question too. So, I'm watching the episode and, I got a lot of positive feedback and I got a lot of negative feedback and I can only grow from what happened. So, yeah.
Okay. All right. So, just to open it up to everyone.
Yeah, that's the biggest red flag ever. The very first thing you should ask someone when you're talking, especially I'm talking to dudes, is like, what happened in your previous relationship and what did you do for that? We had that conversation about what I did. I mean, aside from the show I'm talking about. But, and then I had a conversation with Chanel about that, but that's the first question. What did you do for that relationship to quote unquote not work? Because most, and no feminist type stuff, but I'm not saying, but most women or most people were just gonna say, oh, it's just the guy, he did this. No, and that's a red flag in itself. If they can't say one thing what's hard about dating you? That's a question you should ask anyone you're speaking to. And if you can't answer that, what's hard about dating you, can't say one thing that's hard about dating you, stay away from that woman.
Absolutely.
Okay, well, let me address
it ain't even, and if you don't see it about yourself, the way you will answer that question is, well, he always said that it was this. He always said that. I mean, that's how you will answer that question, because I don't think nobody will come answer that question and be like, oh, well, I'm a narcissist, or oh, well, I do this, or I'm Nick. I mean, it's gonna be, why the relationship don't work. You was there when y'all had y'all conversations. You was there when y'all was arguing. So if you don't know what the problem is within yourself, just say what that person was saying, what the problem is, and question answer. Well, he said it was this, or she said it was that. So, I mean, that's how you answer that.
Speak. I do agree with you, and like I said, I learned from this experience. And if you guys remember, I did say we both did something wrong. It wasn't just him, it wasn't just me, it was both of us collective. But in that moment, like, it's action. Cameras are, none of this was rehearsed. y'all. When we go on this show, Arlette don't meet us with us in the back. This is what's gonna happen. It's literally action, and just that was the first thing that came to my mind.
Well,
You know, and
I'm
I'm sorry. Let me finish. Let me finish.
Don't no hairline look like that.
When I spoke to Jeremiah, and I did answer the question. I'm not perfect. I have fallen. You know, and I do take accountability that I did do things wrong in my past relationship. If I could go back and fix it, you know, and I apologize to everybody that I did get upset, I would have answered the question. There's no way that I said I was perfect. I didn't do anything wrong. Did not say that one time. So people that are saying I'm a red flag because of that.
Nobody is perfect,
yeah, no one is,
including you, honey.
Yeah, no one is perfect, you know. And I apologize to my match. You know, I can only grow from the situation, so I did say what I did wrong and what he did wrong, and we both moved on from the situation.
Real quick follow-up. So, but you're saying, like, oh, none of this is rehearsed. When you're saying, oh, all these cameras and stuff, why wouldn't your first reaction be to tell the truth?
Okay, so I didn't lie. I did not lie. In that moment, I was the only one. So I'm addressing the moment with me and Jeremiah. I was the only one who still had my balloon at that moment. The only person. And when he asked me that question, it was honestly, it was just me guarding my heart in that moment, because I was in a room full of strangers. I didn't know anyone, and that was just me protecting myself in that moment. And I didn't feel like it was like a safe environment for me to open up myself in that manner. I didn't know anyone to just start saying stuff about me. Had I had gone back, I would have absolutely answered the question. It was nothing bad, it was nothing scary, you know what I mean? I was just really guarding myself in that moment, and it didn't turn out the way I thought it would have turned out, you know?
Right.
But moving forward, if that question is asked to me again, I will answer.
So we're on a public platform, so we're looking for transparency.
I agree.
So when they asked the question, and the first thing you do is pop, in my mind automatically is you ran.
Yeah, I agree. I can't say what you're saying is wrong, because I did run in that moment. Like I said, if I was able to do it again, I would have let Jeremiah pop the balloon. I wouldn't have popped it, or the other guy. So they're telling us to move forward. So I hope I did answer your question. You guys, I am very accountable. I have people around me who keeps me accountable. The picture that was painted was not me, but I grew from the situation. I learned, if you live a private life, do not go on a public platform.
Well spoken. I would like, can I just say one thing, like, just in your defense, with everything you said, coming out in front of people, you don't know anyone, just that question, why are you single? Women, we just don't like it. We'll answer it, but sometimes when we get that question on the phone, it's like, you know, like, I don't want to talk about that right now. There's nothing wrong with having that conversation, but sometimes timing is important when you ask that question. And when a guy approaches a woman and be like, man, you look good, you got everything, why are you single?
Mm-hmm. It's like translation.
I don't want to talk about that.
What's wrong with you?
My answer
like
to that, why we're single, because we were God made Adam, and when he made Adam, he made Eve. He didn't make Eve and Samantha and Sarah and multiple women. He made Adam with Eve, one person. So when we're living in this life, when there's multiple people and it's kind of hard to maneuver to find your person, you found your person. Both of you put in the work to find that.
Right. So,
but a lot of us have to put in that work.
So
to
when
find
I
our
asked
person.
though, why are you single? It's simple to say, I just haven't found my person.
And that's what I said. That's exactly what I said too. Maybe I shouldn't have popped, you know. And like I said, it's like men are trying to find something wrong with us. I'm single because like I said, I haven't met my match. I haven't met my soulmate, and I believe that God is keeping him somewhere for me, and I'm okay on waiting. You know,
but
and
I feel like that answer is already there. Like,
Yeah.
why would you ask somebody why you single?
Because
like,
not everybody's on that.
What you want me to tell you?
Not
Oh, because I beat up my boyfriend?
Right.
Like, I don't know what you want to hear when you ask that. Why are you single?
She looked
You
like
know?
that would
want the
be-
truth.
She looked like that would be
So
her
what do you mean the truth?
I got 5 kids, and it's hard for
It's a
somebody to
struggle,
accept
right?
that.
So that's what you want somebody to say?
No, we
Yes.
want the truth.
Yes.
I see.
We want transparency.
We want transparency.
That's it.
I got 5
Why are you guys single? Why are you?
We're matched.
Yeah,
over
we're
here.
quiet.
We're matched
Well,
over here.
I'm just indifferent.
Reggie said, my
Okay,
match
well,
is here.
why were you single before?
He matched for her.
Same reason, not finding your person.
That's true.
And then being open to finding the right person.
See,
And
when
we
I
just-
Why don't you just
answered
know
like
that? Why don't
I
you just know
answered
that
like
the
because we
person
don't
is
know
single
you. Because we don't know you. We're just meeting you.
If you're intelligent enough to
Right.
know that a person hasn't found their person yet,
We don't know
then you're
their
intelligent
story.
to know why someone's
So
single.
I'm supposed
They
to
ain't
look
found
at
their
you and
person.
know
Trying
your
to
story
figure out if-
automatically. We don't have to ask you questions to get to know you. That's what the
Yeah,
questions
you
are
can
for.
ask questions, but at the end of the
I'm
day,
asking
what's
questions. That's
the
what dating is. I'm
like?
asking
What,
questions.
at the end of the
What have
day,
you been
like
through? What's your experience? What's your story? Why are you single?
See if they're crazy, basically.
that's
Let's have a
different.
conversation.
That's
You don't
different. But the
gotta
question
be
why you
extra deep.
single on
Just
the
have a
Pop the Balloon
conversation.
show is like, what you want me to do? Tell you on the Pop the Balloon why I'm
It's
single?
communication. Tell me the truth. Just talk to me.
Timing.
Don't try to overthink it like
That
that.
is the
Anything-
Timing.
Tell me exactly.
It's timing, period.
You don't, but
It's
you
timing.
know what to expect from this.
You came on here to answer questions, so you can't get mad at the questions they ask you saying it's not a good time to answer this. This is the perfect time because you came here to answer questions that you don't know what you're going to be asked. But you came here, so you have to answer the question.
Show.
It's
You
timing.
know what to expect. You came on the show and you're
All right, so then don't get mad if somebody choose not to answer a question on the show.
You cannot. We on a public
always have to
platform.
wait till the club.
All right, y'all. Let's bring it in. Let's bring it in. This is Mike's topic, which is a good segue because we're moving on to our lovely engaged couple here. Let's give it up for them. All right. So obviously, Mike and Kay, you guys are our first Pop the Balloon or Find Love engaged couple, and we are so happy for y'all. Let's go ahead and see your journey and what it took for you guys to get to where you are today.
I just wanted to know where you were from, and then how do you feel about men with kids?
I'm from Dallas, Texas,
Okay.
and I would prefer him not to have kids because I don't have kids. But I'm open-minded.
You didn't let her finish.
She says she would prefer, so I don't want her to settle. I want her to get exactly what she wants.
I feel that. I appreciate that.
I have 2 children, so.
But look, y'all hear what she said, right? Remember this. Y'all hear what she just said? She said she would prefer him not to have kids because she don't have kids. Just remember that. All right. Nobody said nothing. Nobody looked at her different. Nobody better than I. He popped this balloon because he got kids and he don't want her to settle. Because if she would prefer a nigga with no kids, then she would be settling for him and his kids. I mean, nobody want to be the one you settle for. I mean, but remember this, like I said.
19, 14. I'm very interested. If anything, I think you're very beautiful. I like the way you carry yourself. You said you're big on health, stuff like that. I'm into that. So I would have kept, but I mean, maybe I should have held on, let you make the decision. But at the same time,
I'm open-minded. But
okay. I mean, I'll take a balloon back and then I'll let you make the decision.
Yeah, get your balloon back.
Can we get a balloon back? Let's get a balloon back.
Let me finish.
I mean, I'll pop my
I
balloon
want
on
to
her
spend
anyway.
the rest of my life with you, and I don't feel like I'm rushing. I feel like it's natural. So, I mean, honestly.
Are you serious? Oh,
Nicole, I love you deeply, man. And we are moving at our own pace. Regardless of anybody else's opinion, you are a special woman, man. And when a man knows, he knows. And I believe from the bottom of my heart that you are
That's facts.
my best friend, the person I'm supposed to spend.
Nigga know, he know.
And just have a good time, man. We just enjoy this ride together, man. So will you do me the honor and be my wife?
Yes. I'm crying.
I never had watched this show ever in my life, so I don't know how long they been. I can't tell y'all nothing about.
Did you know you was gonna do
journey? How long they
Hold
been
on.
together? None of that other
Obviously,
shit.
Mike, you're a man of you are a man of
I ain't
like
gonna comment
words.
on it, but
I'm a poet, but the words just came naturally, man. It's easy to just express yourself when the sentiment is genuine. So, Kay's a beautiful woman, just a great person in general. So, I mean every word, and we've been rocking ever since. So.
That's good. That's good. So I'm not gonna lie. When y'all first walked off on Pop the Balloon, I was a little unsure about you guys. I was like, dang, I don't know, man. He popped, and she's not sure about the kids. Whatever
the way
it is.
he grabbed my hands when we walked off, he wasn't sure.
I wasn't sure, but so
my opinion
obviously
is-
he initially popped because he does have kids. Have the kids? How's that been like for you? I know because at first you were a little iffy about it. How has it been?
Oh, it's been good for me.
I mean, it's my co-parenting situation has always been good. My kids are a little bit older, so it's never really any issues. And then the kids are older, they welcome Kay in, and just they're teenagers. As long as they're happy, everybody's happy. I'm happy. Then it's been a good situation. So.
Yeah, both of our families have been very supportive so far. So
good. So speaking of your families, how was it? Were they shocked that you guys, because how long after you guys met did you get engaged?
2.
Okay, here we go, right.
A month and a couple weeks. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
so-
I knew after like 2 weeks you know, what I was gonna do. So then we went
After
to
2
the
weeks.
follow-up, and that was that.
So how did they take it? How did they take it when you guys told them?
They was shocked like everybody else.
Yeah.
You know, we didn't
After
expect
2
the
weeks.
reaction on the internet to be what it is, but I mean, it's a lot of love and support. You know, people telling us their journey, their stories, and saying when you know is a true statement, man. It's kind of like one of those things that's like you can't really explain, but when you know, you definitely know. So.
Yeah, right. Like my family was definitely like, are you sure? But then I told them, you know, watch the show, watch the proposal, and they did. They saw his character. They saw, you know, all the things he was.
Watch the show, watch the proposal. What the fuck does that have to do? Look, you don't really. I don't know. Because you don't really know somebody until you start being around that person every day, all day. I mean, and that's most likely going to happen when and if y'all move in with each other. I mean, so, I don't know, it's kind of hard to judge after, what they said, a month and a couple, so I'm going to say like 6 weeks. I mean, not for me, because it done been bitches I done kicked it with every day for a little while. We was rocking tough, but then once that cohabitation started happening, yeah, shit was done for after that. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Saying about me, and they were happy for me after seeing us together. Yeah.
You can
Sometimes
feel
you just
it,
gotta
though.
see it to believe it.
You can feel y'all.
Congratulations, y'all.
Connected.
Thank
and it's
you.
so high vibrational.
Thank you.
I'm
And
so
like
excited.
being public with, you know, relationships is something that both of us
It
have
looked
never
like
done
in
before.
their heads they
So
all
our family
saying,
was like,
damn,
you know, this must be
that's
serious.
nice.
Then.
Oh,
It
it
is
is.
very serious. So
Yeah, because you guys started a YouTube channel and everything,
Yeah,
right?
we have a YouTube, Love McKay. It's at probably 11,000 subscribers.
11,000
Lot of-
subscribers.
lot of
Congrats, y'all.
Thank
And our followers.
Yes.
Yes,
The
follow our
love is
YouTube
real, man.
page.
A lot of love, man. So,
Oh man! So have you guys started wedding planning? I know you just got engaged. We ain't trying to rush y'all, but I'm just asking. Have you started?
We started.
Oh.
We have a date. We have a
Okay.
venue. We're making our guest list.
Can I be invited?
Leave him at the door.
It's LOL, but I'm
Well, unfortunately, you're not on episode 12.
He's gonna talk about everybody who's there.
Wait, when is the date?
If you want to disclose it, I know a lot of people. Some people don't like disclosing the dates.
Is it
Yeah,
next year? Or?
So we're getting married June 1st, 2025. Because
Because we
June
met-
1st is the day we met. On
Let's give it up for them. Yes.
Congratulations.
Wow, I'm definitely so happy for you guys.
During the
Like,
NBA Finals?
what did he say?
Bertha never getting married.
Okay, well, yeah, like everyone here said, you know, we feel the love between you guys. Like it's so hard to believe that you guys just met, you know, not that long ago. But you know, like Mike said, when a man knows, he knows, and a woman too. We know too. All right, perfect. So our next gentleman was definitely talked about a lot, all over. You know, there's clips of you on TikTok, Instagram, even Facebook.
And so now they finna get into why I clicked on it and decided to do this video. This part right here is the shit I talk about every day. Like, I woke up this morning, happened with a small debate on people with some bitches on Facebook about the same shit. And I went to go look at their pictures, and it's like they making all these demands, and they was weak as fuck. Like,
We go on Facebook, but I seen it on Facebook. So,
bitches
Brian,
be weak, but got
you already
so
know
many
we're talking about you.
standards and demands.
Let's go ahead and take a look at your journey on Pop the Balloon.
How many kids you got?
I got 3.
You got 3?
Yep.
How many baby daddies?
I have 3.
You got 3 baby daddies.
Yes.
Okay. How many kids you have?
I have 2.
How many baby daddies?
2.
2? Okay. So you didn't think after the first one that you wanted to marry the next one?
No.
No? How many
And
kids
your
you
preference?
have?
I have 3.
You have
25,
3?
18, and 12.
Okay. How many baby daddies?
2.
2.
Mhm.
Okay. So there's no disrespect towards that, right?
Mhm.
But I just want you to understand, when it comes to a man of top tier, right? We give you a few from one man.
Mhm.
That's it. If you have multiple from a different man, that disqualifies yourself.
So it disqualifies a top tier woman
That's exactly right. Why? Because there's billions of women on this planet.
All right, Brian.
Heard that?
So,
billions of women on the planet. Why the fuck do we gotta settle for your boy head? 3 kids, 3 baby daddies having eyes.
so you came out episode 15. I was like, Brian, what are some of your deal breakers? You said you don't have not one, not any. But
I'm feeling like that. So that's what that was.
okay. So then, why is that something you didn't say like up front when I was like, oh, what's your deal breaker?
Because after listening to the women, I don't know which one I was gonna like. You know, I didn't, as far as their responses, who I was gonna attract or, you know, pull energy from. So I didn't really know who I was gonna feel until I heard what they had to say. So that's that grace part right there, right? So even if they had multiple different kids from multiple different men, if I still like them like that, I would accept that, like real men do.
Okay. So you're kind of saying like you didn't want to say that.
And then that real man, they throw that shit out there like if I don't accept them, then I'm not a real man. Like no, a real man knows what he wants, and if I don't want kids, then I'm gonna tell you that I don't want to fuck with nobody with kids. That's a real man. A real man. Somebody who not a real man gonna lie to you and shit, but then they still fuck with you, but then not tell you that they don't really fuck with their kids, and you gonna have to find that out based on his actions. Shit, that's the nigga who not a real man. But a real man, they don't want to deal with the kids. They gonna let you know up front. That don't make them not real just because they don't want to fuck with your kids.
Just in case one of them popped on you?
All of them would have popped if I said that.
He was testing the waters.
Yeah.
But he was giving nobody grace. Why are you saying
Well,
grace?
I mean,
you were giving no grace.
even
You
though that
weren't
we talked, me and this guy earlier, we was joking around. He said nothing wrong. Like it devalues the woman when you go through multiple men and have multiple baby daddies. We don't want to deal with that. If you got 3 kids and 3 baby daddies, it's like, damn, your decision-making skills are horrible.
Y'all forget that y'all the ones who
and then right there.
And then y'all forget that I'm 41 years old. I got a 25-year-old child. So you're basing your perception of me from 25 years ago.
Come on.
I'm not that person I'm not that kid that I was 25 years ago.
Speak on
and I'm not that young adult that I was 25 years ago. I've grown from that. I've healed from that. I now make better choices, better decisions. Right. And I live more of a healthy love life, you know, than I did then. So you're going to tell me, oh, well, you got this many kids, I can't date you.
No,
but that happened 25 years ago.
Not the number of
At what
kids.
point are you going to give grace? Like at how long are you going to, I don't want to use the word punish, you know, for lack of better words, a woman for her past.
It's
like Brian came out and said, I don't judge a woman from their past. You know, we all make mistakes. And then he basically just flat out judged.
That's the gentleman's preference. We're not judging you for how many kids.
Yeah.
It's how many baby fathers you got. If you get with a guy, and I'm 40 years old per se, and I have 8 kids by 6 different women, that says something.
And then everybody's situation is different. Like
4
we all
kids
have
and
different
4 baby
circles.
daddies.
But that's not
3
what
kids
it
and 3
was.
baby daddies.
My children I have by 2 different men, and I was in a 12-year relationship that was abusive. I escaped that by God's grace. I give thanks every day. And so when I moved on to the next relationship, I'm just looking for something better than what I had. And just because it was better doesn't mean it was for me. So when I realized this isn't for me, you know, should I marry this man just because society is going to look at me like I'm a failure as a mother or as a woman? Or no, should I keep going and look for what is really for me? I'm not going to say that I've made all the best decisions as a young adult. I never said I made the best decisions.
And that's what we're referring to, the decision-making skills.
Yeah.
You know?
But that's now. Yeah, that's in the past. So you're not going to meet a woman and she tell you she stole a candy bar at 14 years old. Oh, no, I can't do that. I don't do thieves.
She's always a thief.
Yeah, she was a kid. She made a mistake.
Stealing
she
candy
ate
bars
that.
and having
the
kids
candy bar is gone. So in my
thing.
situation, I feel like I ate that. I ate that relationship that I went through. I ate being a young teenage parent. I ate it. Like the young kids say, you ate. I feel like I ate it. I've grown from that. I'm not that person that I was.
The relationship
so
is awesome, but the kid, you're bearing the man's children.
Right.
All right. So, Janae, when you were having your conversation with Brian during that segment,
you didn't eat the kids,
what was going through your mind when he's asking you all these questions like, okay, how many baby daddies, how many kids? What was your thought process? Like, you want to walk us through that.
I'm true to my core. I'm not ashamed of my past. I'm not ashamed of my 3 kids. And if I wouldn't have the 3 baby daddies, I wouldn't have my 3 amazing kids. I don't allow him and his judgment to define me as a woman or where I stand on today. It's his preference. He deserves a queen of whatever that looks like for Brian. But for me, you have to accept me as a whole with a 4 unit. So it's either, are you even equipped to hold down this 4 fort?
What? I gotta be equipped to hold down you and the next man kids? What? I'm not man enough because I don't want to take care of you and the next man kids? Like, where do that make sense at? Like, really, where do that make sense at? You had 3 kids by 3 other niggas. You not holding them accountable for being there. But you want me to come in and be responsible and accountable for those 3 kids that you made with 3 other niggas.
You can't judge me. I didn't take anything personally. I talked to Brian afterwards. I said, I don't take anything personal. I'm not mad at you. I don't.
It's not about judging.
It is what it is.
It's a
my
preference.
person is my person. You know what I'm saying? But like, people don't know how to live in reality. They want to live into society. And it's fake to me.
She's not living in reality.
I'm not with it.
Okay. And then I think Shayna, you wanted to say
So
something.
one thing I do want to say, which I
She's
said
not
to you
living in
earlier,
reality,
we all
folks.
have our preference, which is fine. You might like them tall, you might like them short, you might like them with the kids. But I think it was just your delivery that really was kind of tough to watch. So that's all I had to share. We kind of chatted about it before. Everyone's entitled to what they like, but it's just the way you were speaking to the ladies, which was kind of harsh.
So speaking on that, Brian, do you feel like you could have delivered your message in a different way?
No.
I think I wanted to deliver it the way I did, right?
Okay.
Because if I'm coming on some softness, you're not gonna really grasp what I'm telling you.
That's not.
Right? And the thing about accountability is you want me to deliver it the way you want to hear it. Nah, the truth hurts. The truth hurts. You got to be able to embrace that. We as men, we embrace accountability. And women have to do the same exact thing and not get angry and feel like men are aggressive and feel like men are aggressive when they're delivering what they're trying to say. Like, no, I wasn't disrespectful on the show, right? And maybe I could have delivered it a little bit softer. But
And
that's
then
not
James,
the route that I chose.
you wanted to say something.
Brother, the way you've
Hold
been
on,
talking.
1 second. James is going to go.
I wanted to say something about that. I understand both sides. You know what I mean? Like, for me, I don't care if a female has a starting lineup. You know what I mean? Like, I've dated girls that have multiple kids, and
dude is a loser.
I think that men think one of 2 ways. One is like, okay, you made horrible decisions. And then the other downfall could be, these are extra mouths to feed or bills, And for me, I love kids. Like, I'm a kids person.
She ain't like that.
I don't mind
She ain't like
dating
that.
a woman that has kids. So that's all I wanted to say is like.
Right, that's all he wanted to say. He a sucker ass. I don't mind having a bun, but you have kids. Shut your bitch ass up.
Can I say something? Brian, I don't think your delivery was 100% wrong, but there is a difference between you as a type of man and there's another type of man. There's 2 different types of men. It's your preference, and it's a man that knows that he comes into this world to be a leader, protector, provider, who also knows that you're going to take care of a family as a whole. It doesn't matter if they're your kids or it takes a village to raise these kids. I didn't take any judgment, but if you prefer a woman with one kid or you want some more with more kids, that's on
fine.
you.
Mhm.
You're just not my person, and I'm not mad at you. And I'm not even mad at the world. And I don't give a fuck about anybody. If we can keep it G. You know, I take care of my kids. They're well taken care of. I'm an independent woman.
It take. Oh, this bitch is irritating, folks. Why the fuck would I want to come in? Yeah, it takes a village to raise your own village. You don't go have kids by one man and go find another man to come raise that other man kids just cause he ain't. She really pissing me off, folks. I ain't gonna lie.
And I deserve a strong man who's ready to take care of a household. Not saying that that's not you or no other man in this world. Everybody got their own opinion. And I respect you 100%. It is what it is.
And let me, hold on, wait, hold on. And I respect that, I appreciate that, right? It's gonna be a special type of man that's gonna come in and take care of you and your unit. That's gonna take care of you and your unit, right? Because most men wanna start their own family, right? You know what I'm saying? So why would we come in and be a stepdad when we know if you have 3 kids, then I'm gonna be the 4th? You're gonna look at me like the 4th, even if I'm taking care of the house.
No,
right?
exactly.
Because they're not mine.
Because you're not a baby daddy or husband.
Thank
You're not going to be a baby
You're
daddy.
the head of household. It's a difference.
I understand that, but I'm not their real father, right? So I'm not their biological father, right? So, and things come with that, right? It comes with, you may feel like, you know, I'm not raising your sons right.
Or you can't.
I'm a dead this right now.
She can't dead shit, cause that's facts. Like ain't nobody finna let. I don't give a fuck if a nigga there taking care of his kids or not. He not finna let no other man come in and fuck with his kids. Like, okay, he was wrong. Boom. Don't touch him. Call me. Tell his mama. But don't put your hands on my kids, folks. Anybody gonna feel like that. So why would I go be with somebody who I know that I'm gonna have to go through that shit with? Like, I'm not finna have no house to where I'm taking care of everybody in here, but I don't get respect from everybody in here because I have to deal with you feeling some type of way about me touching your kid, and then that kid's actual father, possibly if he around, feeling some type of way. Then I gotta deal with your attitude, and I possibly have to fight dude or put dude down. I'm gonna put both of y'all down, if you ask me. Like, who wanna subject themselves to that shit, bro? Nobody. Like, that's why it's fucking. You shouldn't even do that shit.
I had a baby daddy that told me in front of my child, I am not his daddy. I don't need a nigga like that. And I said nigga.
You don't want one.
I need a man who knows who's gonna come into a whole house.
Yeah, they try to throw that a man. I need a man. I need a man like only a man gonna come take care of you and your unit of kids and shit. Like, you can't make me feel less of a man because I just told you I don't want to take care of you and your fucking kids. Bitch, be a grown woman and you take care of your kids, or tell your baby daddy to come be a man and take care of his kids and shit. Don't tell me I'm not a man because I don't want to take care of y'all kids. You sound crazy as fuck.
Take mine as his. He's gonna take me as his partner. It's one, honey. When you find a wife, you find a good thing. I'm not living into society or social media. This show, and I appreciate you guys because this is real life. You show
when
me
you find a wife, you find a good thing. But if you already coming tarnished with
and I'm not
somebody
say too
else,
much more, but you know that is
if
easy.
you're not a good thing no more.
Hypothetically speaking.
Who?
Yeah, I'm just hypothetically speaking.
Just hypothetically, you and Brian.
You and Brian. If you and Brian were to get together, hypothetically speaking, can he put his hands on your children?
What? Put his hands on my children.
Exactly. You see her face? You heard her what? You see her face? Exactly. Look at her face right there. Look at her face. Look at her face. You know what I mean? You see their faces? Exactly. That's why you don't want to deal with it, folks. Just move on.
That's a real question.
Let's word that a little.
Well, we know what we're talking about.
I
mean,
Brian,
you understand what I'm saying,
like
correct? If your kids is acting up,
yeah,
can he whoop your kids?
If
like
they
he would whoop
need
his
it.
own son?
If they need it. I mean,
You
let's
just
be
have
real.
to be, you just
This
have
ain't
to
about
be
that, but let's be real.
If you're gonna whoop somebody else's kids, you just got to be ready for that repercussion.
Right.
Exactly. What
You
comes
feel
after
me?
that? Because as a father, nobody's gonna whoop my kids.
Exactly.
But
I barely
if
whoop
I
my
am the
kids.
step parent of somebody else's kids, I'm a whoop them.
But you're not
And
gonna
I
whoop 'em for
understand
nothing.
that's
can't
that's
whoop your
double.
kids, but
No,
you can
Different
because
ways to discipline
I'm ready
kids
to fight
besides
for mine.
whooping them.
I'm ready
I
to
got a
fight for mine.
5-year-old.
So
My son has never had a whooping.
listen, I'm ready to fight for
Ever.
mine.
better
So
keep bad as a
I'm going to
bitch.
check you on that. And if dude wanted to check me on that, he has that
Yes.
right. And that's all I'm saying.
And,
is you
and those
gotta-
are the issues that
It's the
we
way to
deal.
do
And
it.
those are the issues that we deal with being a step parent. Like, and
Those
another
are the
thing that I want to
insecurities.
address is that
This bitch said insecurity. It's not an insecurity, bitch. Don't nobody want to go through that shit. What if dude say something and then you agree with it and I end up slapping the shot at both of y'all? Like, come on now.
like Brian, I've been hearing you talk since we've been here all day. Like, your demeanor hasn't changed. So I want to say, like, I don't think that you were aggressive at all. I think that you were being you. And I appreciate that
Exactly.
authenticity that
Exactly.
you have been bringing. And I still got a couple more jokes in the back of my head for your ass too.
Okay, y'all, let's wrap this up. And so Chanel, you were like the queen of facial expressions.
I was.
And everyone was showing you like I was getting tagged all over Instagram like, look at this woman, like she's making all the faces. And I feel like most of it was during Brian's segment. So let's take a look at all the faces you were making.
That disqualifies yourself.
So it disqualifies a top tier woman.
But you're judging me on the fact that I have the choice.
No, I'm not judging you. That just means that I'm not for you. If you're gonna judge me because my second baby daddy didn't work out for me, then I'm not for you. You know, so I'm not judging
And I
you and your
understand that.
opinion
How many
and
kids
your
you have?
preference. I have 3.
I appreciate it.
But you.
She said period.
So it's like when the mic was in front of you, you didn't say too much, but like your face was speaking for you.
I didn't even know the camera was on me.
Oh yeah.
You know, because the way you guys are very strategic in the way you set it up, so I thought the cameras was focusing on them. So I was just sitting on the side like, I had no idea they had everything on there. But that's just me in general. But it was a little shocking. Like Brian came out, like some people were saying in the comments, like swinging, like on everybody. I don't have any kids, so and also I was thinking like I wish he asked me some questions because I'm gonna get them. But it didn't come back to that. It didn't circle back. But
And then just to go ahead and wrap up Brian's segment, you are writing a book.
Yes.
Or you actually wrote a book already. So is it finished?
Yes.
Congratulations.
Congrats. Go
Perfect
ahead.
match. The perfect match. 7 Keys to Pop Your Balloon to Find Love. You can find it on Amazon for a pre-order, or you can find it on my website.
We ain't doing it, but I ain't gonna lie. Watching that shit, it was starting to piss me off. I ain't gonna hold you. Like, bitches feel like niggas is responsible for their failures, and if you don't step in and help them with their failures, then you're not a man. And to that I say, bitch, please. You better go call your baby daddy and tell him to come take care of your kids, because I'm not doing it. My niggas, we ain't doing it. Real niggas not doing it. But they gonna come back. Well, you know, y'all niggas, I need a real man. Bitch, I am a real man. Come try me and see if I'm not a real man. That shit, they expectations of niggas, even they self, is not realistic. Ain't none of them on here. None of them. This light skinned bitch cute. Most of them strap. The stripper bitch kind of, she kind of decent. But none of them on here is bad enough to be making demands to where they can be telling me what I should be doing. I'm less of a man or all this how I should be. No. And none of them on there is bad enough to be even making demands of any nigga, for one. No, none of y'all got shit going on to where I would be like, oh, I'll make an exception, all that other shit. Because y'all might got some nice bodies on this motherfucker. Some of y'all might be cute or whatever. But there's plenty way badder bitches, folks, who ain't got no kids. Younger, who ain't got y'all fucked up personalities. Because, like I said, the older you get, the more you stuck in your ways. all that shit. Why the fuck would I choose one of y'all? Like, that don't even make sense. But anyway, it is what it is, folks. I hope these bitches find somebody who gonna come take care of them and all they kids and deal with all the attitudes from her and her fucking all them baby daddies and shit. But it ain't gonna be me. It ain't gonna be niggas like me. It'll be niggas like dude back there with the smushed face, ugly pie dude. You gotta get niggas like that. But you stuck with niggas like that, and you not gonna like niggas like that. That's why he got all his balloons popped and he ain't find no match. Cause these the niggas who gonna come do that shit. They'll come in, take care of you and all your kids, but y'all don't want niggas like that, folks. Dude, come on now. Let's be realistic, folks. Anyway, that's it for the video. Like, subscribe, comment, whatever y'all gonna comment. I mean, just know I'm with all the shit. So y'all got something to say, and I don't like what y'all said. I mean, anyway, I'm out of here. Love too though.